Last week I posted a video about the best Facebook groups to find video editing jobs. Now, it's one thing to know where to apply for Facebook video editing jobs, but it's a whole completely other thing to learn how exactly to apply to these Facebook jobs. Now, if we haven't met yet, I am Colleen and I'm your video editing mentor. And in this channel, I teach you how to get a video editing job and how to get paid doing what you love. So for more tips on that, be sure to hit subscribe with the bell so you don't miss a thing. Now in this video, again, I am going through all of my tips that I think you'll find useful in terms of applying to a Facebook job, how to go about it the most proper and professional way, and most importantly, how to be the most effective with your time and your effort. So let's dive in. Follow the instructions. Now this one seems probably stupid simple, but it is definitely worth emphasizing. The instructions that the person posts in the Facebook post, they're posting those instructions for a reason. Maybe they want you to apply in the comments. Maybe they want you to apply to a specific email. Maybe they want you to apply in the DMs. Maybe they want you to apply via email and put a certain word in the subject line so they know that you are actually a person that wants to apply and you're not spam. Whatever the case, they are putting those instructions there for a reason, to filter out spam, to filter out people that aren't taking it very seriously. And so of course your best bet here is that when you find a job that you want to apply to, make sure to read the description fully, look at all of the instructions, look at exactly how they want you to apply, and abide by the rules that they have set for the specific job posting. I mentioned this in last week's video, but you are talking to people on Facebook. There's no specific system of how to go about applying for jobs on Facebook. You have to cater to each individual person that is posting the job. And so the more that you can follow instructions, the better your chances are going to be to get that job, or at least be in the running to get that job. Have the profile to back it up. Say so-and-so posts a job and they want you to apply via DMs and you put your whole application in. Well, they can still see that you're connected, obviously, to your own Facebook. And so if it were me, I would be clicking on your Facebook and creeping on who you are as a person. What do you look like? Do you have a friendly looking profile? Do you maybe say in your profile what you do for a living that coincides with what you're trying to apply to? Do you maybe have links on your Facebook that lead people to your LinkedIn or to a resume even, or maybe portfolio links? This is where Facebook gets very similar to LinkedIn in that if you apply to a job on LinkedIn, people are more than likely going to view your LinkedIn profile to get a better sense of who you are and see all the work that you have posted on there. So just like LinkedIn, having your Facebook profile polished enough so if professionals look on your Facebook profile, they're not going to be weirded out or think that you barely use Facebook except for to apply for jobs maybe. They want to see a thorough looking, real looking profile that also is not sleazy or scammy or has too many extreme political opinions. Whatever the case, treat your Facebook profile like your LinkedIn profile and you shouldn't have any problem when it comes to clients looking at your profile. Perfect your DM. Like I said before, there are lots of ways that you can apply to a job on LinkedIn according to the client's instructions. But whether it's over a comment or a DM or an email, be sure to take this part very seriously because you want to come across very professional, very friendly, and obviously very interested in the job that you're applying to. Try to use proper grammar and sentence structure while also keeping your message short and sweet and effective. This could include saying hi to said person that you are messaging, telling them why you're messaging them in reference to the exact job that you saw on this specific page. You can tell them why you're interested. You can give a brief sentence or two about your qualifications, and then you can provide a link to your resume or your website. Do not spam them with a huge list of links that's going to take them hours to get through, but also make sure to include said links. So when they look at your message, they have everything they need all in one message. They don't need to message you back and ask for specific private work samples or ask you for any other information that they might need. You have it all laid out with everything that they might possibly ask for, all in one nice, sweet, professional looking message that they can reference when they are looking through all the candidates. Vet the person or company. All of these tips are all circled around how you can put your best foot forward to apply properly for a job on Facebook. However, what about the actual person that you are applying to? Have you clicked on their profile? Have you searched on LinkedIn for the company they're associated with? Have you done your research investigating their background so that you are not just wasting your time applying to all these jobs when they may not be totally legit anyways? With every post that you see within a Facebook group that you are actually fully, truly interested in applying to, definitely check out the person that posted. Check out the company if they've shared what company it's for. Check out the date at which that post was posted. Is it within a couple days? If it's not, it may not be worth applying to. It's been up there for too long. Have people commented underneath of the post? And if they have, what have they commented? Has anybody else asked any questions that can give you more information about the job? I know it can be exciting to see a lot of different posts on these groups and want to just apply to each and every one, but respecting your own time by investigating all of these jobs is going to save you a lot of headache in the future, because you'll know that each job that you apply to is actually legit and you actually have a good chance of getting contacted by that client. Quality over quantity. Of course, I just touched on this in the last one, but it is worth repeating. And this can be said for really any job that you apply to on Upwork or Fiverr or LinkedIn, anywhere that you apply to a job. It's better to focus on quality versus quantity when it comes to the amount of jobs that you apply to. Number one, because it can get pretty freaking discouraging when you're applying to 50 some jobs and you're not hearing anything back. And then you can tell yourself, well, I've just applied to every single job out there and nobody wants me, or I'm not good enough, or whatever you want to tell yourself. But what it could be instead is that the quality of your application could use a little bit more finesse and work to give yourself more effective results. So if you're in a cycle of applying to job after job after job and you're not hearing anything, I think you should take a minute and just stop and look at your application process and look at the message that you're sending to clients and look at your work samples and give yourself a little overall evaluation to see if there's anything that you can improve on, anything that you can do to show your personality a little bit more. And if you've done all that, maybe take some time to do a little bit of reflecting. Maybe the reason why you're applying to every single job out there is because you haven't fine-tuned down what kind of job in video editing you actually want to do. And if you want to do a little bit of everything, that's great, but sometimes it's helpful to niche down your video editing interests, because then when you're applying to the right job that just feels so right to you and it feels like exactly what you want to do, you can express that passion in your cover letter, in your message, your DM to the client, and that speaks volumes over the amount of experience that you have. So definitely keep quality in mind when you are applying to any job, but especially jobs in Facebook groups. If you are still looking for some tips on applying to jobs on Facebook or anywhere, be sure to check out this video next, and be sure to also hit subscribe for more tips on video editing, creativity, and freelance lifestyle. Thank you to my team. Again, I am Colleen, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have the best one.